All right. Yeah, it says 3 seconds. We are live. How y'all are today? Cajun Coin Hunter here with y'all, aka Boudreaux. How y'all are today? Beautiful weather down here in Southwest Louisiana. Yeah, man. Oh, look at Radio Mike's in the house. KA2ZEV. Let me that part on, boy. I have to have a train come through too, huh? I have to have a train. I send some photography to your email. All units on the frequency standby. Okay, that'll work. And we have Mr. Jebs. Uh, hit the wrong button. Jebs Electronics in the house with us tonight on the panel. How you doing, Mr. Jebs?
All right. Hi, everyone.
Like you got a little stack of radios over your left shoulder there, huh? Standing up on the
Yeah,
edge.
yeah. Some are mine, and three of them are mine. The other one's got to be sent home here shortly.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Oh, and I got in the description box, everybody. I got the latest video that Jeb put out on the latest repair, and that is a awesome Midland radio.
Mhm.
The it's the 3 9s fine, okay, like 3 9s fine silver. It's the last three numbers. I'm gonna let y'all guess the rest, but it's a Midland. The last is 3 9s fine, and the serial number on it is 000000002. The second one made, and it might be a prototype. You know,
May very
kind of
well
one of
be.
their first in the series, and then they added stuff, later on in there. But that's a nice radio. It is. Gave you a headache, huh?
Oh, it did. It did. It was a challenge.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I left a comment on that. I don't know if I could have found that one.
Well, that that took me almost a week to find that
I don't
wires
know
being switched around.
what. Well, I could say I know the reason why they did it because something else wasn't working, and they thought they could swap that over and reroute that circuit like electric companies do.
Yep.
And say electricity goes out in your neighborhood on your little part of the grid, they have another route. They have other routes that they can turn on, or it does it by itself. Computers nowadays, that it automatically turns on. It swaps it. You're getting juice from another circuit somewhere, and yours is down, but on the one part of it, there's a transformer in that block that went down, but now you got that interrupted your circuit, your house, but it's like 4 blocks down the road. But there's another circuit over there that closes the night switch and gives you power. But so they was probably thinking along those lines. They're
That
rerouting something.
that's highly possible because the two wires that switch around come off the same circuit in the power supply, uh, except for the switch around only turned on in AM mode, and the other one turned on in both AM and sideband mode. So it may very well they lost sideband transmit, so they thought maybe switching to would bring it back, but it didn't, and they left it that way. That is a good possibility.
I mean, that's my way of thinking on that because when you were showing it in the schematics, when you were showing it, that's the SAM schematics that you were showing on the monitor
Yep.
there,
Yep.
and yeah, them SAM schematics, they have a look of their own,
They do.
and I'll tell you what, that's the best manuals that ever came out was Sam's photo facts, man.
Yeah. Well, what I wound up doing, because of the way Sam's PhotoFX does it, I still wound up having to print it out and make one big schematic.
Oh, you
So,
do like me, you tape them.
yep, I taped them
Yeah,
together.
I do the same thing.
Yep, and that's what I had to do to chase the circuit. And I still used the one on the computer alongside the paper one. When I got, because this is so small, This I could chase. Then I could use the computer one, blow it up into the section that I'm working. So I could see what was going on in that section of the circuit when I
Right.
blew it into it. So,
Like, if you have a print, I know you got a print shop in your town, like office supplies and stuff, in a print shop. You can bring that Sam's with you, and they have them wide format, large format printers.
right. Yep.
And
Where I normally got
it's
mine
better.
done, the guy
It's better if it's online. If you can grab something from online, PDF or something.
Yep.
Like this.
Yeah, you were showing me that. Yeah.
Yeah, that big 3 foot by 2 foot.
Yep. They blow it up and fly.
The little gal over there at the print shop, she said, "Come show me what you want." So I went behind the counter and she was on the computer. I said, "Go here, boom, boom, here, right there, click, right there, click, boom. That's what I want. I want a 3 foot by 2 foot. The biggest you got." So they had bigger than this, but anyway, I was like, "No, I'll take this size." But anyhow, let me get my email up here. Oh, man, I didn't have it open.
Hi, Raccoon Man. I still haven't been able to type in the comments, so I'll just say hi.
There you go. Yeah, you're up here. Yeah, when I'm live with somebody, I don't type
in there.
I don't type until like if there's a bunch of people in there and somebody's telling the story.
I
don't want to interrupt them or something, so I'll just type. To people.
Yeah, I haven't figured out. Must be I gotta create an account or something.
No, you got to type from the YouTube side.
Oh, from the YouTube side?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's why I pop out my my YouTube chat. I pop it out and then I slide this over. Minimize it a little bit, about 3 inches. And I got a couple of videos on it.
Yeah, I'll have to look those over more. I just haven't taken the time to do it because I've been so busy lately.
Yeah, it's very easy. It takes me like 5 seconds, I think. Now let's see. All right, and we got some pictures from Radio Mike that we're gonna share.
Okay.
Let's see. Wanted to reuse parts from a laptop battery for something useful. Now it runs a P-Touch label maker. Let's see me. Get that up there. Oh, those kind of batteries and flat packs. The one that's before they turn into pillows, fluffy pillows.
Yeah, be careful with those. If they turn into a pillow, then it's time to get rid of them.
Yeah. Don't throw it in your neighbor's pond, neither.
No. Well, if you do, poke a hole in it first. It'll give you a nice show.
Okay,
no,
let's
don't
see.
Poke a hole in it. If you poke a hole in it, you've got a problem.
Oh, share screen. Share screen. Right here. Okay, like this. All right, let me solo that one. All right, there we go. All right. That's a laptop battery.
Uh-huh.
And the 3D printed holder. Mike does a lot of 3D. Mike does a lot of 3D printing for holders, enclosures. Instead of buying aluminum or plastic enclosures, he makes them himself.
Yep, I do myself as well. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a label maker right there.
Oh, so you can. All right.
right
has a
there.
portable power pack that way.
There you go. Yep, that's right. You take it. Like I say, if you're doing POTA, parks on the air,
Uh-huh.
you could do that. Okay, let's see. See what we got here. All right. Let's see if it. Yeah. Okay. That way I didn't have to get out of it and get back in and all that. Okay. Now we got it. What do I do? There we go. All right. Sideband. I forgot what the text was, but we got a sideband radio. Oh, 7 megahertz. Okay. He's got his extra class ticket because that's a frequency there.
Yeah,
You got to have the extra class to get on that one.
40 meter.
Yeah. Well, that like 7.1, there's a little dividing line in that area there that you have to have your extra class, or which one is it, to get on, either side of that fine line on that 40 meters.
Yeah, I forget what frequencies it is.
7.1, I think, and then lower like 700 or something like that. They're proud of those 50 microfarad, 450 volt axial capacitors. Oh, I sent you a link, cool man. The board at DC, the DC converter on it, yeah. Recharge it from a USB. That's right, yeah. Like a laptop does, correct?
Yeah, 40 meter. The divide line is 7175.
Okay, I thought it was right there at that 7.1 mark, something like that.
Yeah, 7125 to 7175. You have to have your extra class. You have to have your extra class to use it.
Right. Okay, right there. Let's see. Let's go to the third one. Okay, that was side latches of the radio. Okay, yeah, that's a holder for side for that unit, that rig there. Okay. All right, that's when he was in the sandbox over there. That's Radio Mike. There's no blow up on that one. He's in the electronics shop over there in the desert overseas.
Oh, okay.
He was the electronics guy over there. Generators and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the new puppy. There you go. Look how cute. Is he looking at you like, I want a snack, please? A little doggy bed there. Yeah, we got a little doggy bed for our little long-haired Chiwi. We got a long-haired Chihuahua, and that thing there, boy, a leaf can fall outside, and she's barking. She's a good house alarm. Dog is pending. Okay, that was a countermeasure shot for defeating radio control IEDs. Oh, okay, gotcha. Damn, I tell you what. Now Mike was deep into electronics over there. And then he's got a novel that I can't, for some reason, I can't grab that damn link and share it out. It won't let me do something. It's in my Adobe or whatever. And I hate Adobe. When something goes in, when I download something and it goes in that Adobe. Now I know how to, when I go to open it, I open it with Google, and it shows up nice PDF that I can print and all that. That Adobe page, man, when you in the PDF format on Adobe, man, that page is so busy. They got all kind of features you can do with it and all that. that ought to be, and what they call that? That ought to not be there. That ought to be optional. You know, I mean, it is optional, but it takes up all your PDF room, and like it's confusing
Yeah.
sometimes. Yeah. Okay. Look, Jeb, grab that link.
What?
That
Oh, this link here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Copy and paste it, or download it or whatever. That's the link to his book that he authored.
oh, okay.
Surplus electronics, generators and all that. He's got different jigs and all that. And he's got a curve tracer at the end of that book. He's got a curve tracer in there, octopus to
Oh,
turn your
okay.
scope into a curve tracer. I got mine over there.
Oh,
I like mine. It works good. I put it in a metal enclosure, a nice little fancy thing. Got BNC jacks out on it. Got the IEC jack on the back with the fuse and the switch. The computer IEC
mm-hmm.
13 or 14 or whatever. I forget which one it is. Like, the one that's on the back of a computer. That one. And I got a nibbler, little metal or plastic, whatever nibbler. Hannon, I think the name is. I forget. And old school nibbler, metal nibblers. And I just made me a
Yep.
little square. I drilled a couple of holes and just nibbled out the rest of it. And that thing popped just right in there in that square, that rectangle hole. That IEC plug just popped right in there. I'm like, all right, cool deal.
Raccoon Man wants you to send him the link.
It's there. It's sent.
Oh, it's sent. Okay.
Hmm.
Hi, Missy.
There's Miss Missy.
Oh, if
Oh,
you
you didn't
want
get the email. Oh, okay. Let me do that again. Compose. Raccoon Man. Paste. Paste. Send. Yeah, those capacitors ain't cheap. Uh, like DigiKey doesn't have some of them. Those multi ones.
uh-huh.
You gotta get them from Antique Radio or whatever, and they're like $50 a piece.
Oh, the ones with the triple legs.
Uh, yeah, the
Yeah.
multi ones.
High voltage ones.
Yeah, 525 with 340 microfarads
Yeah.
inside of that one can.
That I ran into that twice so far with the DAX. The DAX use a triple one. I think it was the DAC.
Yeah, Antique Radio Supply, they have them.
Wow.
There's this company, TESPE.
There's Raccoon Man.
That company bought all the Mallory machines, all the equipment to make capacitors
Uh-huh.
out of Mexico. And then they had one other one in the States. But anyway, they got all the old machines to make capacitors. And it's quite the setup that they got. And they got videos on how they make them. They show how they make them. Colt 49ers, what's up, Mona Me? Another Louisiana man in the house. And Thibodaux, Louisiana, hollering
Used
out
to
an
go
old
to
cow,
Thibodeau.
turning an insert that fits modern parts. Yeah, they have D-Lab, Terry with D-Lab. He's a old tube guy. He does not like solid state. Well, I didn't mean it like that. He prefers tubes, point to point soldering instead of printed circuit boards and through hole technology. He likes open hole technology, tube stuff.
He's
But
like me. He likes the old junk.
he has a friend, a ham friend of his, and he goes to all the ham fests, and he's got these little printed circuit boards that fit where the tube goes. I mean, where the capacitors go. That one shielded that one can that's shielded,
Mm-hmm.
uh, it'll fit right there. Anyway, it's on a circuit board, and you just pop in your caps, solder them, and then pop, and then treat the bottom of it like you would a regular, like right here.
Oh, okay.
This part, I guess, see, this is like a cardboard type right here. It's not cardboard, but it looks like it's spiral wrap like a biscuit can. See the spiral wrap right here? Well,
Yeah.
right here. Looks like a biscuit can or cinnamon roll can. Anyhow, all these right here, I couldn't have took it out. I would have had to take the mounting plate out to try to save this and gut it out. I I, I forgot to order the mounting plates.
Hmm.
I do have to make one more order, so I don't know why I didn't get my 2.2K resistors for the ping just in case.
Yeah.
Uh,
Boy, I got
Everything's
some
carbon resistors in there, and that's in there for a reason. The plant hollowing out, yeah, printing an insert that fits modern parts. That would be good if that way you could have the instead of the new caps, sticking out of a board, you have the original can that goes on top, and that's some people like that. They want that original look, like in guitar amps, or a stereo amp, or a mono amp for radio, like for AM, FM. You know how some people build an amplifier and it's all open. There's no cover on it. It's nice and polished. The aluminum, polished aluminum, real pretty. All the transformers they got little pinstripes on them and stuff. I can see that with a can, a capacitor can, that they would want the original look, and that is a good idea because that's for show. That amp is for show. I mean, people, them audiophiles, audio, the guys that love their audio, they love the way their equipment looks, and they dust that thing every day, probably, or once a week at least.
Man, they spend serious money on that shit.
Oh yeah, there's some of them damn stereo amps or mono even amps that are crazy money. I'm talking about like
Macintosh.
$2,000, $3,000.
That's cheap ones, man. You go
they
and
got
go
some
after
that are $2,000.
Macintosh and get like that MC75 mono blocks for AM or left and right channel, and you're talking that right there is over $11,000 for those 275-watt amps.
Man.
Wow.
They build. Look up Macintosh stereo systems or whatever on YouTube, and you'll see these billionaires have $1 million stereo system. They
Yeah.
spend like 70, 80 grand just on a friggin' turntable. That's how nuts they are. They spend big money. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna have to eat 100 feet of wire. Teflon.
What for those Brownings?
Yeah. There's some wire
I'll pay you.
in
I'll
there.
pay you. I'll pay you, and you just
There's-
hang on to it because I'll probably have other stuff to restore.
All right. Well,
You
this
just
one I think is a little too small. I think this is 22 gauge. Okay.
Yeah.
I looked up the building numbers that are in the service manual for that
Yeah.
radio, and that's the original service manual. That's a Sam's Photofax manual, but it's from 1970 or 69. And I looked up those numbers for the wire that's in those radios, and I looked up that wire. Well, I looked up the wires, and it said it was 22 gauge. Now I mic'd the wire with my calipers, machine shop calipers,
Yeah.
and it showed, what was the numbers on that? Oh wow, is that, wait, what is that? That's That's an axial capacitor, right?
Yeah, that's an old paper
That's
wrap
an old
Cornell
one, yeah.
doubler.
Wow,
Let me
Cornell
back.
Douglas. That's a
Yeah,
shelf queen. Put that up on the shelf in the display case.
yeah, you don't see them anymore. That was in that JB.
Uh huh.
And let's see here. Turn around. I got a haircut. Uh,
Damn, you got it. You cleaned your face off.
yeah, I did everything, man. It's summertime. I couldn't take it no more. But you got to be careful. I seen what you was talking about. When you go to buying shit off eBay, they'll try to slip in what you think is an industrial capacitor, and they're selling you that cheap Chinese crap.
No, I don't get nothing like that off of eBay.
No, that's
Unless
what
it's
I'm
a company
saying.
that I know. You know,
Yeah,
if it's one that I know and trust, yeah, then I'll buy. Like this company here. This is company out of Florida. They have a brick and mortar store too. They got
yeah.
man components, electronic components. They got this is old military and stuff surplus. They got coax there that I never heard of. You ever seen 95 ohm coax?
No,
No.
It's RG 190.
that must be military.
It's all military spec stuff and for planes. You see, airplanes they got
Yeah,
and it's Teflon dielectric because airplanes cannot have mini 8 in an airplane. You know, with the foam dielectric, 8X,
yeah.
mini 8 X coax, that's got foam in it. That's why it's so flexible. It's got to be Teflon, like
Hard.
RG400. That's the
Yeah.
same size as RG59. That's that. I forget the decimal of an inch on it. But anyway, it's Teflon and it's double shielded. That RG400. That's some good stuff, man. But it's not flexible like RG Mini 8. But anyway, if you have an airplane and your radio, you got to have RG400. You got to have Teflon dielectric. Otherwise, you're not going to get inspected because that foam, if there's a fire in any airplane, I don't care what it is, if there's a fire, now if it's like one of them tail rotors to the back, propeller to the back, them little
Yeah.
with the glider on that, yeah, it don't matter. But anyway,
Commercial airlines.
in any plane and a registration number has a cabin on it, you got to have Teflon dielectric coax. If that something catches fire and that Mini 8X, that foam dielectric,
It'll
burns,
light up.
what it does, it's toxic. If you set a styrofoam cup on fire and breathe that in, you'd have wish you wouldn't if you survive it, because it'll tear your lungs up and it'll make you pass out. You know. And what happened when a pilot passes out? Boom,
Yep, it goes down.
fell down and go boom. Well, this I forget what. I'm gonna measure it. Let me. Okay, that's on
But I
inches.
ordered two of those 50 microfarad 450s, and then this one 150, 100 microfarad, 150 working volts, and that's 70. Let's see, 70. You might as well say $100 for 3 capacitors for that JB 150. That's pricey.
Yeah, they
That'll
are.
work, man.
That's 0.024. This is 22 gauge. See how skinny it is?
Yeah.
Okay, now let me drag that big radio over here.
What is it? The current that you're worried about?
No, it's just I would like to. I'm kind of a perfectionist.
Yeah.
I like to put stuff back what came out of it. You know.
Well, you might not be able to.
Yeah, no, I can get some 19 or 18.
Look here. That's that Cornell doubler. Look, it blew out and lost. Let me get it up here. You see that blowout on it?
Yeah. It
That's-
looks like this one, don't it?
Yeah. Look like a dirt dauber's nest.
Yeah, it does. That's a Sprague atom right there. This was changed, and receiver. It was
Oh
changed.
yeah.
Because this is 100 microfarad. There's a 20 microfarad that's supposed to go in it.
Oh, they put that big monster in there for the ping cap.
Yeah. Uh huh.
Man, I bet
That's
that
why.
thing pinged for 5 seconds.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, I believe it. That it
All
took
you
out
want
certain
that little
bells too.
short ping. That's it, man.
Yeah, if you
For
wanted a
me.
screaming eagle, man, I can make my radio sound just like a eagle
Yeah.
with no extra parts. All I got to do is have a standby radio on the side,
Boy,
and then
conditions
wave
been
my
rough
mic in
lately.
front of it. When I key up, wave my mic in front of it. You swear I got an eagle because I know how to do it. Okay, let me see. Where's the wire at? Right. Okay, right here. Okay, that was 024.
Put that cap back in.
And this is,
Ugh.
it's only 2 gauges off. And this is 034.
Yeah.
So it's like
10.
10 thousandths of an inch.
Yeah.
10
I don't
thousandths
think
of
it's
an
going
inch.
to have any effect, do you?
I don't think, but and this is
Just
Teflon right here.
yeah, just use
That
that,
stuff
man.
is slippery. You can't get a good finger hold on it. That stuff is slippery. That's Teflon. That will not
That's for
burn
aircraft.
through with a soldering iron or I don't care
Yeah.
what. You ain't burning it. But or I can get some stranded that is what they call TTC wire. Mike knows what TTC wire is. That's a tinned. It's stranded, but when you strip the insulation, you can strip for a mile. It's tinned. You ain't got to tin it. It's tinned top coat TTC.
Oh, so
That's
it's
good
pretty.
wire. Yeah, man. It's like, and you know it's quality. You know it's quality.
So when you solder it, it's going to come up with a clean solder joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to tin it, but I always did because I used to. That's what Mr. Jiggs in Florida,
Mm-hmm.
Salt Springs, Mr. Jiggs, CB Toys. You know, like the Echo Reverb, the original old Echo Reverb, the
Oh yeah,
original Tarzan. You know, and Jane.
Tarzan and the woman
Yeah,
hollering.
yeah. Well, they were those were separate. There was just Ecstasy was the name of it, and then they had just Tarzan. You know, Tarzan yell in the jungle. Well, I told Briggs, I was on the phone with him. I said, "Hey, why don't you combine those two? Why don't you like when she's nut, nutting, honey? That's the cereal.
Mm.
when she's screaming, throw Tarzan in there. You know, so they both at the same time. And man, he sold the hell out of that. He gave me a few of them toys for coming up with that idea. But he uses that wire. He used it. He passed away now. But he used that TTC wire. And I was like, man, I ain't never seen no wire like this. The more you take off, it's just like you don't have to pretend it. It's already tinned.
So you can make a short joint or a splice cut, and then you don't have to make a longer one. You can do it short with that
Yeah.
kind of wire.
The only thing about the tin top coat is like when you splicing the wires, okay, like say if I had
Yeah.
a stranded wire, loose strands, like say silicon wire, whatever, what I would do, I would make each one about like that, and then I would mesh them like this,
Oh yeah,
or like this, and then twist them like that on each other, and then
right.
you solder them. Then you solder them.
It ain't gonna pull
And
apart.
then you heat shrink when you put your heat shrink over and shrink it. It looks real pretty. It's not a big old knot,
No.
in between the wire, where you soldered it. It ain't none of this crap and laid over and then no. It's meshed in or like this, and
Yeah.
wrapped around backwards on each other like that. Then you solder. That's a nice clean joint, mechanical and electrolyte. But I'll ponder it tonight and see. I don't know. I'm not worried about it. It's 1,000-volt wire, if I'm not mistaken. It's 600 or 1,000. There's really not a lot
I
of
think the highest voltage in that thing is what? 600?
No. Well, the filter capacitors were 450, original 450
Right.
at 40 microfarads for each capacitor in the can, and 450 volts. And they did TE. I think it's TE. They did better. They jumped it to 525. They kept it at the 40 microfarads. Instead of making them 47 microfarads, they kept the original because some people are like that.
They run.
C Omega, what's up there, Mona Meat? Yeah, that could be real exciting if they blow up. Look at surplus sales of Nebraska. No, I'm gonna have to though. You know what? Surplus sales, surplus in Nebraska. This one's in Florida. They got all kinds of stuff.
Man, that solar storms magnetic storms kicking our butt the past couple of days.
It's raining pretty good here right now.
It's working pretty
What
good.
in mind?
Raining.
Rain?
It's raining and windy.
No, I'm talking about the S unit level on HF.
Yeah.
It's riding about a 6 to a 7 now.
I'm not sure what. Yeah,
you
what
60
band?
feet in the air. Your tower, your antenna's 60 feet about, or 50 feet.
I think the antenna, because I got that long mat or stinger there. It's probably close to 60, I'd say.
To the top of your antenna, okay.
It's up there quite a ways. What frequency are you on?
Oh, I'm working 27, 11 meters, 38.5.
I'm deader than a doornail on 11. Almost no static whatsoever.
80 meter right now is
Let
running
me
at
check
about
which antenna I'm on.
See, Coon Man, he's on the flat side.
Okay. Well, I'm picking up a lot of noise on that antenna. It's got a lot of gain, and
okay.
4 elements.
But when I went to my hillbilly, it's a 1 to a 2, something like that. Not bad. But when that noise is out of there, I can hear the weakest signals. I talked to a cat in Grenada today.
Wow.
That ain't bad for 11 meters. I used to shoot, or did ham for years.
Let's see.
Standard single amp. I got an S3 on the 11 meter band.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, bouncing between a 2 and a 3.
Yeah.
But when I go up to my beams, it multiplies it. It comes on up.
Got some good pills that are doing the job. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm only running an Antron up for 11 meter, and then
That's what I got a Procom, which is kind of looks like a Antron, but it's supposed to be better. It's 4 sections instead of 3, and so it saves on shipping.
and
What is it? A half wave?
Half. Yeah, it's. I think it's half or 5/8. I think it's half. My distributor, I got it from my distributor up in the Northwest, CB Distributing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a wholesaler, and it was. I forget how much that antenna was. Was it $50 wholesale now?
I think
Yeah, 60 wholesale. I still got the paperwork on it, I think. Which it's a $120 antenna retail.
my
Now, what's
80
the
meter
wattage?
has like a U shape out back.
80 meter.
Yeah, it goes from the corner of the shack here out to a tree, across the back of the yard to another tree, and from there back to the house. to the peak of the house. It's a U
Well,
shape.
that's
It's
an
just a long
infed.
wire.
That's
Yeah,
an
that-
infed. Okay.
But that being about 49-1 balun on the end of it. But that gets me 80 all the way through to 6 meter.
Wow.
It'll tune on all the bands.
How
So
long is it?
have a lot of gain, but it works. But when your yard's only 40 feet wide in the back, and you're only 140 feet deep, you don't have a lot of room for antennas.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, my buddy Barry, he's a ham, and he's got. Well, I thought his property was bigger than that from years ago when I used to go to his house. I thought he had a lot of property in the back, but he has trouble with. I forget which one of the antennas that he's got to reinvent. You know, to make it shorter. He's got to balun it. I think I forget the balun on it, 4-1 or 8-1 or something. I
Yeah.
forget to make it shorter because he ain't got enough acreage.
okay.
710, what's up, Mona Me? And Bays 091, I don't know who you are.
I dug out that point there.
23 Gen 1000. I don't know how you know about that old car. I could have did without reading that comment. That damn car is going to be the death of me one day. I got to get some coffee.
Let me switch cameras here.
That's my antenna, Jeff.
Oh, there you go. I can't do that. The town would raise a hissy fit. It would cost more than I could afford to put one here.
I've had that up 25 years. It still
Yeah.
works pretty good, but the SWR, the gamma match is failing. It's rising SWR.
Oh man.
And I'm going to
What?
tell you what, you can get this built for 10 meters. Joe Gun, this is the best. And I'm a Mako V58 hand. I'll run three-quarter wave. This is the best half wave sideband antenna I ever owned.
Oh, that do vertical and horizontal.
Yeah, you can run both of them at the same time or separate, however you want to do it.
Oh, no doubt. That's pretty cool.
Oh, that's the one
Look,
that's yeah.
It's on a little 20-foot pole, man.
Oh, no doubt.
But I mean, a ground wave antenna, you don't need a lot of height.
No, is that right? You don't. Not if you're. That's for sure. Are you? What? How? Yeah. Shoot. Is that a half wave or a quarter wave?
Which one? The Joe Gun?
The vertical. Yeah.
It's a half wave.
That's a half wave.
And it's got a great low takeoff angle on it. It's built really for sideband work. You want to talk AM, you got to get something else.
I very seldom do I talk AM. I'm a sideband.
I don't either. I'm sideband, so I don't care about talking AM no more.
No, I'm a sideband guy.
I know. I'm looking at that ICOM. The ICOM 73 Mark II. I'd love to have that radio to talk sideband.
Now, I settled with what they call a shack in a box.
Yeah.
The Yaesu 991A.
That's a nice radio, though.
Yeah, I bought it brand new, and that's actually the first brand new radio I ever bought.
Yaesu, I think they're still rated as the best front end. Out of all the radios, they had the best receive filtering. Uh, I was a Kenwood guy,
Yeah,
but
me too for the longest time.
that Kenwood ain't Kenwood no more.
Nope.
They all use the same friggin' boards between them companies, I think.
They're
Banner told me about it was either the Oncom or the Kenwood on 11 meters AM, 10 meters, 11 meters AM.
Yeah.
I forget which one he said was the best, best sounding.
ICOM on down here in 11 meters. Everybody's running them ICOMs, and the Mark II has a new processor where the AM works like a CB AM. It's got more audio, and but I mean, for $1,500, it's probably the best bang for the buck right now.
hmm.
You know, he's got an Icom 7300, and that's a nice radio.
Yeah, I
Oh,
like
You can get them
ICOM.
sometimes for 700, 800. Sometimes you see
You
them.
just buy what you can afford, really.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Oh man.
710
the
wants to
Shack is
know.
back on, y'all, out there in Hawaii. He's hollering.
710 wants to know if you go through your neighbor's TV.
No, man, that's on a different frequency now. They moved the
Yeah, it's
TV
ours,
frequency off
especially-
the 27 megahertz band.
Especially, well,
It's
you see, your
digital
channel two, like Baton Rouge, that
Yeah.
was 54 megahertz. Channel 3 was, I forget what the frequency was for channel 3, but that was the problem. If you was around Baton Rouge area, or you was going through, if you were nasty, your signal
Yeah.
was nasty, you know, a splatter box as they call it.
Yeah.
If yours
Try-
was like that, you were going through people's TVs, but you know, you had your low pass filters that you could put in.
They
in
didn't
line,
work.
you know, and
They didn't.
It
They didn't
it
ever
don't work
work.
for it don't work for like the house next to you, because my cousin, he had Moonraker 4s up in the air, and he had a Eagle 500 or 700,
Yeah.
750, whatever, and man, he was blowing their TVs up. You know, he wasn't like coming over them; he blew them up.
You know, back in the 90s, I used to get in a lot of trouble because I'd be coming over people's TVs. I'd tear them up.
But since it's gone to
Back
the
in the
digital transmission, this analog got zero effect on TV.
Yeah, it doesn't affect it anymore. Well,
Let's see what that is. That's a link for
oh, wrong one.
Oh, that's
Uh,
a nice looking
Military Analyst Network. Let's see. Pacer Bounce provides simplex HF radio communications, 1.6 to 29.99 megahertz, 10 hertz synthesized steps frequency range, single sideband amplitude modulation, and AME, CW. And it's got a picture of, I think that's the rate. Yeah. Okay, y'all can right click on that link or copy and paste it. That's a AN/URC-119 V in parentheses 2 Pacer Bounce high frequency single sideband radio system, and the military uses it. Command and control and engineering nets. Damn. Well, let me bring that up here. Share screen. There it is, and share, and let's look at it on the StreamYard side. There we go. Let me go ahead and full screen lay it out. There you go. That's what that link's for. That's what Radio Mike wanted, but never could afford it. Yeah, Yeah, I wonder if it's available military surplus for $4 or $5 grand.
That's one thing I could never understand. How guys can afford $6,000-7,000 for the radio. I never could.
I couldn't.
Oh,
But
Omega
I
Man, I'm gonna be here about another 5-10 minutes. That's it.
I sunk my money in tire and antenna first before I built my station. I worked backwards than most people.
Although yeah, but when you finally got on the air good, you were set. You didn't have to
Yeah,
work.
yeah. That's why I tell everybody, these new guys, I said, it ain't the radio or the amplifier, dude. It's a quality antenna. I said, you got to have an analyzer to tune it in and get the most out of it. I
Yeah.
spent $300 on a rig expert, the bottom one. Because, I mean, I only need HF frequencies. I don't need it up in the microwave.
Mm.
But I'm going to tell you what, you ever invest in one and you're in the antennas, you want to save a whole day of doing SWR
Yeah.
adjustments. You push a button on this thing, you put the middle frequency that you want to be zeroed out at, and you hit it, and it runs a graph across it, and you sit and you watch it, and then when it hits the middle frequency, it'll give you automatic SWR,
Yeah.
gain, everything. So you know when you're tuning it and you're getting it really in tune, your gain comes up and your SWR goes down.
Yeah. My Nano VNA does that for me.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
like them little VNAs, but they got a
I,
Smith's chart on them.
I bought mine back when they were like $20 per Nano VNA, and I still have it, and I still use it. That is quite the little piece of equipment.
Oh yeah, and they save you a lot of time and headache, just like that, just like the one he's talking about, the rig expert.
Uh huh.
I like the MFJ's got one, and MFJ's got two different ones. They have one with analog, then they have one with a readout that tells you what frequency on. You know, a display. It tells you what frequency that antenna
Let me get
is
mine.
spot on to. If it's on 10 meter, 11 meter, whatever, it'll tell you the frequency on a display where that antenna is resonant at.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
And MFJ, they not in business anymore. Their stuff's still out there.
Yeah.
They had one somebody in around Lafayette, I think it was, had one. I think it was like $15 or something.
Here it is.
They couldn't ship it, so let's see. Where's your? Let me get you right there. There you go.
It's a nice unit. I
Here,
just can't afford it.
Let me power this up.
How much was that rig expert? It wasn't much, was it?
300.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know they were that much.
If you look up there, it's got a SWR chart. Let me see, multi SWR meters, SWR meters. Then you got settings. But basically, what you do is you go to your SW chart and you like I said, put the operating center frequency that you want on it, and then it'll tune in on it. And I was off a lot on my vertical on that hillbilly, and man, I had that sucker down 1-to-1 and about 3 tunes on it.
Yeah, that's nice to have those units to be able to tell you whether you got to go longer or shorter.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is you can. This is a graph of it. I don't know if you can see it. I'm not gonna hit it because I ain't plugged in to nothing. But it'll move from left to right, and you see that purple line that's all by itself on the outside on the right.
Mm-hmm.
The center frequency is your line to the left, the big one.
Okay, the 27385.
Yeah, under the 27385. That's your center frequency, and that calculates out, and then you can actually graph it and see the arc of the SWR going up and down as you
Mhm.
move up and down the frequency. It's
That's
nice.
cool. Yeah.
I'm telling you, it save you a headache when you just doing it the old way like we used to with the SWR meter and the RF gain.
Yeah.
That
Yep,
was more like what do you call it? That was more like witch doctor science, man.
go out, climb up the ladder, make the adjustment, come back down, come back inside, check it, come back out,
Yep.
climb up the ladder.
Oh, the other thing, the reason I bought this, let me turn this back around. The reason I bought this is when you make jumpers, you can null it to your the frequency you got your antenna tuned. So you can run a 0 SWR all the way through, no matter what you got in line.
Yep,
Use
from piece to piece to piece.
Yeah, for each link you put the frequency on it, and you cut you a link, and then you fine tune it till you get the SWR to the length of the coax to the frequency
To
residence.
your center frequency.
Right. So that cuts a lot of loss down between, like I've got my radio right now, an antenna switch, and an MFJ antenna tuner, a little cheap
Mm.
one, 300-watt one.
Yep.
Because all I use that for is my radio. I don't worry. Once I see my reflective, I know I'm putting out. People got to sit there and watch them meters.
I don't.
Long-
The only thing I use my meter for is to check the wattage on radios, and when I'm running my running my Yaesu, I don't even pay attention to the SWR.
No, I just look at reflective voltage. If it's going forward or it's holding steady, and I got great modulation, I'm good.
Yeah.
You got some
That-
Morgans I see.
Oh, I got.
Look
Yeah, I
at
got-
the coins.
You got
Yeah.
1878 Morgans.
Oh, not an 1878. I got an 1887, 1888, 1901, 1883, 1921. There's S's and O's, and then 3 Liberties. I think they're Liberties, but
Yeah.
forget what they're called.
That's a peace dollar. With
Okay,
Lady
peace
Liberty
dollar.
on the front. Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
what
got
they call the
the-
Walking
the-
Liberty?
No, peace,
No,
peace
the
dollar.
walking liberties would be,
Half dollars.
yeah, right. That which I do have one.
Half
of those.
dollars or American Silver Eagle. They have the Walking
Oh.
Liberty design on the front.
Yeah, that would be this one. That's a $50.
Yeah, that's the Walking Liberty
Walking
half.
Liberty.
And then they have the American Silver Eagle ASEs, which on the Silver Eagles that started in '84, I think.
Yeah, that's what these are.
And that's
It's a Silver Eagle.
1964.
No, this one's a 1999.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was a different case. I got you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
they took the Walking Liberty design of the half dollar and put it on the American Silver Eagle. But
Oh,
the
yeah.
peace dollar, the other one you had, like the one that looks like a crown of thorns, spikes
Right.
on her head, that's actually a tiara. But that design there, that peace dollar, that came out after World War One. They
Okay.
wanted a coin, for peace, world peace, and that's why they call it the
okay.
peace dollar. The designer on it, that was his wife.
Oh, okay.
That's on the front. Yeah, she was supposed to be, a very beautiful woman and stuff, and he did her face profile, but he put that that crown on her, and that takes away from it. To me, it does. You know.
Oh yeah. Here's a silver eagle, believe it or not.
It got
Somebody had
mashed up.
mashed it right up, and it's real. I've already checked it and make sure it's actual silver, and that it's not a steel one or what do they do? Titanium or some odd thing like that now. And then here's a Morgan in 1883 that they smashed. And they ruined it. Ruined it, and it's a real shame. It's a San Francisco,
And what year?
1883.
Oh
Oh,
man,
okay.
if that was in mint condition out of Frisco, you talking some money.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. It they mangled the living tar out of it.
Why did they
But
beat them like that?
I've no idea. My son got a hold of them, and he let me know he had them, so I went ahead and bought them from him. I just gave him silver melt value.
1883 S. That's a normal. That's a real common silver dollar. 1883 S.
The 83.
It's eight in that condition is worth $87. You know, melt. It's worth
Right.
melt.
Or melt. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, 80. Like say for example, 1884. The next year, but Carson City dollar CC
Oh,
mint mark.
Yeah.
That jumps $100.
Yeah.
Up. It jumps 100. It's
Well, just about anything
187 instead of 87.
Yeah. Just about anything with the CC mint mark
Is valuable. Yeah.
right.
What, Columbia?
No, Carson City.
Carson City.
Any coin that has CC automatically jumps up.
Yeah.
They didn't make that many
Anyone,
then.
a dime, a half dime. I think I got a half dime CC. I've got a quarter that's a Carson City CC. I got a
Now,
dime that's a CC.
1921 San Francisco. That's actually.
Oh, that's yeah. They made millions and millions and
Oh yeah,
millions
that's
of
a
those.
very very common coin, but it's just in real nice condition. The hairs aren't flattened on it. The biggest drawback to it is it's dirty, but
Oh, okay.
you don't want to clean it. That's for sure.
Gleason.
The detail on it is very good. The biggest drawback to it is a nick right under her nose. But even the feathers on his chest are worn, but the rest of the feathers are all there and in real good shape.
All right.
It's but it's there. I have a couple here that are in fairly decent shape. Some of the silver eagles are starting to tarnish. That's because of the holders I've got them in.
Well, it depends on what the material is made of. Usually paper, envelope, the old style paper from many years ago, that will turn coins. We call it toning.
Right.
The
it's
silver,
tone.
when it tarnishes, we call it toning in the coin industry.
Right.
And rainbow tone, rainbow colors. Now, some of those flips, I don't know which one you have. If you have a guardhouse, they don't have that PVC in them that smells like a shower curtain.
Right.
And they'll actually turn green. The coin.
Yeah, I was wondering what that. I knew about the PVC, but you said it smells like shower curtains, huh?
Right.
Okay, I'll have to dig out some more of these sleeves and get some of these coins in the sleeves and get them safe.
If those are guardhouse, like if they're real stiff,
Yeah.
plastic ones, if they're real stiff and brittle, those are quality. If
Oh,
they're
okay.
real soft and supple, like a pool raft, you know, to
Right.
raft to lay on in a pool, and that has a lot of that PVC in it. You know, if you smell a pool raft, or if it's real soft like that, that's a dead giveaway. It's
Okay.
a, a, a PVC, you know, a bad flip we call it.
This one here actually was given to my mother-in-law when she bought her minivan. They were giving these away when you bought a new car. In 2005, they gave her this one when she bought her minivan, and we still keep it in the original case because for two reasons: it keeps it in nice shape, and it keeps it protected. It was the mother-in-law's, so it's a sentimental value one. It's not worth any more than it's a 2005 or no 2004. It's not worth any more than melt value, but or premium of a standard Silver Eagle.
Okay, let's see. I got kicked out. My internet went down or something for a minute.
Oh,
Can y'all hear me?
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right.
Is there any questions on any of these, or want to see a closer look on any of these by anybody?
Well, I missed some of it. No, we'll do it again next week or whatever. Next time you come up, we can do it.
Okay.
Let me. I was looking for something here. I don't know where they went. I got some flips. Oh, here they are.
This isn't all my whole collection. This is just my Silver Eagles and Morgans, and that I've got a large penny somewhere.
Why does my let me see. Something's up with my thing here. With my studio. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
No. I'm trying to does it can y'all see me?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, see you. I can. You're fuzzy,
Right.
but I can see you. Like you're zoomed in, almost. I got a lap full of kitty cat. Come on, buddy.
Okay. See, I got kicked off again. The only thing I can see is Jeb on the main screen. Okay, now I got it. Oh, look at that pretty cat.
Yeah, hey everyone, this is Snowball. Try to get him to cooperate here.
There's mine.
Oh, look at that one.
She could care less about this room till I come in
Yeah,
here
he
messing with
doesn't like
radios,
this.
and now
Oh.
she moved in on me.
There you go. He was not happy.
Okay, now I got. I knew I had some flip somewhere up in one of them drawers. These are guardhouse. These are
okay.
non-PVC.
Yeah, that's
Non-PVC. Watch. See how stiff they are?
yep.
In fact, you could crack them. If you bend them too hard, you can crack them.
Yeah, I've got
That's not their best flip. Guardhouses, best flip. Those run about, I forget how much those run per flip, but a stack of 100, I think. But it's been so long since I sold them. I used to sell that stuff. I still have, those cardboard flips. The ones like you got, some of the Morgans. Yeah, I got some. Let me show
Yeah, I
you.
like those cardboard ones. I've got
Those are
a
good. Those are good
collect.
flips.
I got all my pennies in those, and they seem to do a good job of keeping them protected.
Look at this. When's the last time you seen one like this?
Oh yeah, I've got that depends. Is that would say is that a wheat back or is that a yeah. Oh, it is a wheat back. So
Yeah,
that's about in the 50s, I would say, probably 56 through 58,
56.
56. Yeah, I've got
56
a couple of those.
Denver. This is the first time this penny ever saw the light of day. I just took it out of the roll.
Oh, okay. You got a whole roll of them, or just
Not no more. I got about this many in it now.
yeah. I found a roll like that too of nice red, but they were all in the 50s, and most of my 50s are in that condition, which I liked. That was nice. I like them nice red ones.
That's going in your envelope.
Believe it or not, I found a 1909, just a standard 1909, not an S, not a VDB, that was still a red. It was still almost like it came right off the
Off the press.
off the press. But now I'd like to find a 1909 SVDB in that kind of condition. That would fill up my collection.
Yeah, you'd have some l'argent, as we say in French, some l'argent. Money.
Yeah,
L'argent in French is money.
yeah, that would definitely be money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's some good lunch money there.
Yeah, really.
It'd pay the metal detect now. If you just hit one gold coin, you'd be all right.
Oh yeah.
No
Oh
doubt.
yeah.
Man, if you find a 20 St. Augustine, oh man.
They're a full ounce, aren't they? A 20?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, not quite. Almost.
but man, how much are they going for? I'm just saying run of the mill, not a mint one. Just something if you found and it was in a drawer or
Well,
something.
gold's right at 5,000. So St. Gordon's and like average, most are not average, most are in almost mint.
Yeah,
See that one there you talking about?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be nice to find one of those.
That okay, I got my book up here.
They still down here in Louisiana. If you know where the old home places are, people buried money like crazy. The old back in the daddy said that the people hid their gold coins when Roosevelt, declared
Oh
you had
yeah.
to turn it in,
Yep.
and it's people buried it, died, forgot about it.
Well, there's one gold coin that was minted, and they did a recall on them. Every member of Congress and all had each one because they were, passing out like samples, as you say, and it was $1. I mean, a $20 coin, if I'm not mistaken, and they are illegal to own. I don't care if you're the president of the United States. Back then, it was illegal to own
Oh, yep.
because they didn't have. See, for a coin to okay. Anyway, let me get with this. A coin in just say very fine condition is worth $5,000. Of St. Gordon's double eagle is worth $5,000. The the higher price ones, okay, an MS63, it don't matter. Just certain dates of that $20 gold piece, uh, the double eagle is $5,000. Okay, so it depends on the mintage. There's one
Yeah.
here. There's some that are 5,900, 6,600. Here's one for 12,500,
How about if you
12,500.
got one fine out of San Francisco mint? How much is that?
Uh, I don't think they made it. Yeah, they did. The later dates, San Francisco. Uh, the only they worked $5,900. That's it.
Wow.
Some of them 5,200. San Francisco is not a big deal, really on that. Now the proofs are the one. The proof
All
coins
the
are the
proof.
ones that are 40,000, 50,000.
But they're flawless.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Proofs are
Yeah.
flawless. Yeah. And then you have your 2009 Gordons, the special mint. It's 24 karat gold. It's solid gold. There's no copper in it. 5% or whatever. And it's West Point. They only minted 115,000. Okay, and MS70 Mint State 7. Now this is a beautiful coin, ultra high relief. I'm gonna share it right now. Uh, I want y'all to see this coin. This coin is nice.
Boy, it'd be nice to find a couple $100 in a mason jar.
Ooh.
That coin there is only worth $6,000. Just a little bit over, like 2,000. Just say 1,500 over spot price, which is melt value.
Uh-huh.
And look how beautiful that coin is.
It's art.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, and then look the shine. I mean that's an ultra high relief. The prettiest coin like that from the 1900s doesn't even shine on that one, because I mean that coin is beautiful. When that's modern day laser technology on doing the dies. When they made the dies.
Boy,
Like right here, there you go, 1907. You can see here, $3 million, almost $4 million for that one.
Wow.
but
Yeah,
they only
that's
minted 17 of them.
Yep, 17 minutes. That's ultra high relief. And then here's the 1907, the Roman numerals, and MS60. It's 815,000.
Mm.
This
Those-
right here is the
Those
coin book.
suckers are in safety deposit box somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then if y'all look up the forbidden gold dollar, look it up. And then I think there was one silver too. There was a silver dollar that's illegal to own. And then in 1964, they were thinking about, I think it was a peace dollar. That one is illegal to own. They did mint a few of them, but then Congress, it takes an act of Congress, and I mean, in reality, act of Congress. The old joke, it'll take an act of Congress to do that, to move that refrigerator, 4-foot refrigerator, restaurant refrigerator through a 2-foot door.
Yeah.
That'd take an act of Congress. Yeah, that means you got a lot of work. Well, anyway, it takes an act of Congress to pass a coin to be released to the public. Even a memorial, a commemorative coin. So, not so much commemorative as one to the circulation, to use at a store. But it takes an act of Congress, and they retracted that act of Congress. And everybody was supposed to turn in them coins, just like what y'all were talking about earlier. I think it was 1933 or something. I forget.
Yeah,
Look at them JBs. That's a 200. That's a 150. And that's that little JB12 you want back there in the back.
They had
Both of
one of those on Facebook at a real good price. But I wasn't sure if it was a JB12.
JB12, it doesn't matter. You know, a modulator is a modulator. You can just run a 12 into amp, and it sounds the same as a 150 or 200.
Mm.
Basically, it was used to amplify and give you a little more kick
Okay, Mike.
on your AM.
Yeah, I
Let me
had one of
see something.
JB12 years ago, and I was out in between Delcom and New Iberia on Highway 90. I mean 14, Highway 14.
Yeah.
And man, I was talking to Kaplan, and then I kicked that JB12 on,
Yeah.
and they like, "Wow, what happened?"
Yeah. Yeah. They think you're
I'm
running
like,
10,000 watts.
I said, I just kicked on a little JB12 modulator. That's all. They said, man, that thing, man, you in here like rattling my, moving my windows.
Well, what is it on 75? They talk AM up there
On what?
on 80 meters.
Oh, there's
The
all kinds
old tube guys are up there on 80,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
there's all
and they
kinds.
talk AM. And if you're into that thing, all you do is change your tank circuit out to what band you want
Yeah,
to work on.
tuning coil in there.
Yeah, you just roll you another one and put it in there. These are tuned, perform on 11 or 27 megahertz. But you
Uh,
can take that same thing and put the right tank coil in it and use it on 80 meters.
I was
Badger.
just trying to see if I could find that on Facebook here.
I don't know
But
how much
seems to
it's
be
for.
seems to be gone now.
Yeah,
Probably so, yeah.
they
I
do
know.
not last. If you put them in like in your eBay,
Yeah.
the last two I bought was a 150 and a 200. Both of them had been rebuilt. I couldn't rebuild them, and they had new tubes in them.
Uh,
And
Yeah.
I mean, I think I paid
Badger, how's it going, man?
200 for 100 something for the JB 150, and I paid 225 for the JB 200.
yeah, I don't think the guy knew what he had because they were only
Yeah.
something like $100, $150 or something like that.
That's he Coon Man, he was on eBay, and somebody had it up there, and it was advertised as a power supply for a linear, because on
Yeah.
the back of the modulator it had 110 115 volts. Well, they had a picture of it, and it was 3 amp, so they
Right.
thought it was a power supply for a linear instead of a modulator. They didn't know
What
what
did I pay for it? Like $100? 100.
125 or something.
Yeah, that was shipping and all. And
Wow.
when I got it here, it wasn't a JB12. It was a JB 150. That's the one I just ordered the parts for. And yeah, it didn't work. Well, he sent me a message, said I tried to power it up, nothing happened. I said, don't worry about it. I'll buy it for whatever I paid for it. Well, I got it here and pulled the bottom out, and I found that blowed out capacitor, and I checked the fuse, and the little 2 amp slow blow fuse was out. And then when I looked at the 8417 power tube, it was sunk in. It had lost a bias voltage, and it just cooked that tube and sucked the glass in on it. I had never seen one do that before.
That thing got hot.
Yeah, it did.
Well, that cap blows, so it's not regulating the voltage anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my hands on a Lafayette 140, Telsat 140. Guy had it on there for $80. So I trying to grab it.
Yeah, that's a sideband model.
Oh yeah, that's a Cybernet chassis sideband unit.
I or my
Woo-hoo.
dad, our first base radio was a Comstat, Lafayette Comstat,
Hmm.
straight AM, 23
Yep,
channel.
well, the Comsat, he had the Comsat 85 and the Lafayette Telsat 140, both for $80 together. I told him I'd give him $100 for the 140 without, and I didn't want the Comsat,
Yeah.
and I'd pay the shipping.
I'm going to tell you, man, on AM, that had a good sound. Those Lafayette radios, especially
Yep.
the tube ones.
Well, it would probably been a good one for my channel. My repair channel is rebuild it. I had a RCA that did real well. Which really surprised me. It was an RCA, forget what kind of RCA, but it's strictly AM 40 channel, but it got over 2,100 views in less than a week. And it just, none of my even some older sideband stuff doesn't get views like that. Like
Well,
that.
Lafayette was quality radios.
Oh yeah, Lafayette's were, yeah. My dad, when I was first introduced to CV, my dad had a Lafayette HP 111. That's what he was running, and that was the old tube crystal 23 channel.
Yeah.
You had to buy the crystals for the channel you wanted because the dial didn't have 23 channels on it.
It had the VFO like the Eagle receive.
Well, sort of, yeah.
Yeah.
Sort of, but it was a crystal selector basically, as all it was.
My
Yeah, right, so
tram, I've
whatever
got it
crystal you put
wired
in.
to transmit on VFO.
Do what now?
I said my tram D201, we had it wired on the transmit side of the VFO to it. And it really, that was a great sideband radio.
Mm.
Had great audio on AM, but man, that thing was a hoss on sideband.
Oh, no doubt. All righty, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump out.
All
here.
right, I'm gonna get
Yeah,
down.
I was fixing to announce the end of it myself.
Hey, Cajun.
Gotta eat something. Gotta eat a couple burritos, some ground
Okay.
meat. Mitch's got a recipe for a burrito that'll knock your socks off, man.
Text me, man, and let me know how much money you need for all these parts.
Oh, I got.
right.
I still got some of your money there.
No, but just let me know. All right, just text me.
Oh, okay. I'll
right.
probably do that tomorrow or something like that. I'm gonna look through some. I got Skycraft surplus. I'm gonna look through that new one, that surplus that Radio Mike sent me. A link.
Yeah.
Sent everybody a link. All you have to do is right click on it and open a new tab,
Yeah,
or copy paste, what have you. And that book, that generator book he did, that electronics book he authored, that Mike KA2ZEV, he put up that link for that book. And in fact, I'm going to open that in a new tab. Let's see if I could find it. If I can get
look,
back
I'm gonna
to
drop down. I got to make a phone call.
All right,
and,
yeah. All right. Appreciate you
all right,
coming
buddy.
up. I'll give you a holler tomorrow or something like
All
that.
right, give me a ring.
All right. Please talk. All right, everybody. Good to see y'all. And appreciate y'all coming in. Y'all know the routine is good being north of the grass. Y'all stay safe. Be that way. Be that way. Stay safe. And as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. We'll catch y'all later. Plus tard.